Do you realize in the grand scheme of things, this man is cheating on the wife?
On the wife, yes. Yes, he is.
So this is
I mean, speaking to someone and telling
Your
that
home
person,
problems.
yes, home problems and all of that.
he's cheating on the wife.
Yeah.
So if I am this young lady, I would start running.
Dear sister, probably you've not thought about what Grant is saying.
There is trouble brewing in your pot you are holding. I think you should run. If not, for the sake of love, because you mentioned that you have fallen or you are falling for the man, this is very dangerous.
Right.
Should this wife find out, things could turn out bloody.
Yeah.
In this day and era where we wake up every morning, man stabs girlfriend
The husband shot. and all
It's,
of
it's,
that.
it's, it's a
By
dangerous,
wife and
it's
all
a
of that.
dangerous game you are playing. There are a whole host of single men out there.
Wafolio.
It's dangerous.
Wafole.
You could have had any man. You could have had any man you deem fit. Why someone's husband? Why do you want to?
Hello there. This is Love City. All you need is love. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there are so many things to smile about. So please keep smiling. It makes you beautiful, you know? It doesn't give you out easily like that. So keep smiling. Smiling itself is a blood tonic. So I'm telling you to keep smiling. I take a breather when I come back. I tell you who I have in the studios and what we will be talking about. Stay. Welcome back again. This is Love City for you who just, visited our page and clicked on this video. This is Love City. All you need certainly is love. My name again is Nana Canadian. I'm in the studios with no other than the man himself, the Grandmaster himself. Grandmaster is in the studios today. And he keeps cracking us up. I don't know what's with Grandmaster today, but Grant,
Nana, how are you doing?
tell me, darling.
Have you been told how ravishing you look?
Hey,
It's the classes for me.
thank you.
They're so on point. You always find ways to WhatsApp you.
You WhatsApp me the
Of
rest
course,
there.
I WhatsApp you.
It's
the rest.
not for our audience.
Not at all. Not
Okay,
at all.
right. Again, I mentioned that one needs to keep smiling. I mean, when you smile, everything.
Yes, it's therapeutic.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Great. It is. Today we are going to do a story. Another story. No heartbreaks. I promise you, no heartbreaks. It says, "Hi Nana, my friend's husband has been complaining to me that his wife is not respecting him. She insults him and disobeys him. She doesn't wash for him and doesn't cook good food for him. He does not serve him food well, okay? She insults him and his family, and because of the way he complains about his wife, he has developed interest in me. And saying seeing me alone gives him peace.
Oh.
So he asked me out and said he would like to have me by his side. But I told him I do not do married menish. That since he complains about his wife, why don't he divorce her? Then so we can start dating fully. And I am sure I will be better than his wife. And I will make him happy too, because all the things he is complaining his wife is not doing are just simple things a woman who loves her husband should be doing. I have fallen in love with a man and can take care of him and make him happy. After I told him to divorce his wife, he told me he will think about it and he have not been called. Okay, he hasn't been picking my calls. Yesterday, he called me to meet him in a hotel. I went there and he told me he loves me and promises he will think about divorcing his wife. So I told him when. He said I should give him more time. When he tried to touch me, I told him no. It's not good to sleep with a married man. So I told him to divorce his wife first, then we can start. And he said okay. He agreed to that. Till now, he has not called me. Hope I did well telling him to divorce his wife first. It's better that way because I cannot sleep with a married man. It's not good to sleep with a married man. I hope I made the right choice.
Before I proceed, let me quote a verse from Shatawale's song.
Oh, okay.
Say, keep your baby well, even if she be kaya you, because tomorrow go be another story you.
Right.
You see, we live in a world where people like to take things for granted. What you have, no matter how bad it looks, no matter how minimal you like to think of the people you roll with, others appreciate them.
Right.
So you should always make it to be in your best interest to keep hold of the people you have. Treat them right.
Treat them right, definitely.
Let me tackle this from this perspective. I think the young lady in question is making a big mistake though. One might ask, no, why are they?
Talk to me, baby.
Okay. You are influencing divorce. Regardless of the angles you are coming from.
Okay. Some
way, somehow, you are at the middle of this. How are you helping resolve the marital issues? You propose divorce at a point in time.
Because the husband, in quote, made it seem that he's not happy. I mean, he's telling her, I'm not happy with the marriage. My wife do not cook for me. These are things like she mentioned. She can
do better.
Exactly. I mean, these are things she feels every married woman should be able to do these things for.
You see, we have to know for how long this thing has been going on, because we can't put a time span on this. It could be an agenda.
I had our thoughts too.
The bigger picture could be just he wants to smash.
Exactly, smash and we know men.
Of course.
Yeah. Your person around. A person around the be out be around.
We know some men.
Okay.
Some men are dangerous and diabolical like that. I won't dispute the fact that maybe he has serious marital problems at home. But then again, I've heard some men say, my wife is not a slave. That's understandable.
Right.
I'm a 21st century man. I don't expect my wife to do certain things for me because, of course,
I can also help with
10 fingers. I have 2 hands.
Some of the things.
I don't think it's necessarily waiting or always wanting to come home to meet food. Your wife can cook. There are cooking lessons online. If you see, this is my problem.
For a man too.
For a woman.
Okay,
you could easily enroll your wife in a cooking class.
Right.
From the way the whole thing was narrated, it looks like it's a made-up mind already. This is a man who is not wanting to fix his marital issues.
So the best thing for him to do is to divorce.
Of course. So, but I find the whole thing so funny that you think you can do the things the wife can't do, so you have to get that man. Have you stopped?
I mean, she wants to get the man only when.
Yes. But then, have you stopped to ask yourself that? Why would 2 people get married when he clearly knew that, or another person can't share and say before they got married, he didn't taste the woman's food?
Oh, there are some. Do you not remember there was one story like that we treated here? She was from a Christian home, and you know how Christian homes are. And then you get to find out what he does.
But at the point in time, true courtship, I would have to taste your food.
Okay. I
would definitely have. See, I can't fathom the thought that he went into marriage without tasting the woman's food.
Okay, I'm positing this question to you.
Okay.
You men, do you do that? I mean, tasting your spouse's food before getting married?
You see, that's the thing. in the modern Ghanaian homes, it's not really an issue. But then, me personally, I love to cook my own food.
Right.
So I wouldn't mind. I might give you the weekends to show me what you're made up of. But then,
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily want you to be cooking for me always. I mean,
Day in, day
cooking
out.
for me, if you think you're doing me a favor, then you have to reconstruct yourself.
Right.
Because it's a thing I love to do.
Okay.
I'm speaking for myself, me, myself, and myself only. I'm not speaking for other men. I'm not in charge of Ghana Men's Association to come and talk for men. But then, what I feel is the food aspect shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I feel there's something deeper than she's letting us on because she doesn't cook. I mean, who is willing to leave their marriage because the woman can't cook?
Hey, you've not met, you've not.
No,
I'm certain that there will be men like that out.
It's understandable, but then you just want to leave your marriage because your wife can't cook. You just found out after marriage that your wife can't cook.
So she tells me that in the write-up, she tells me that, well, the wife do not do anything for the man. According to the man, his wife does nothing, disrespects him and his family. So with this, it surprises us that it goes beyond just cooking. Disrespect yaheko, ebu ewule, ebu ewekume. So he do not want to be with her. So for me, I feel this is a good woman. I mean, the writer, yes. I feel like that's a good one there.
Okay.
You know, telling him, I mean, if you don't want to be with this woman, why don't you, you know?
That makes sense. That aspect she chipped in makes a lot of sense. But then, tales of hunting will always glorify the hunters because we don't give the lions the chance to come and tell their tales too.
Right.
So let's take this from this perspective. Could it be, sir, this woman in question, let's say this third party, is finer than the wife? The wife might be a good cook, but this third party is a better cook. But it happens. I mean, we've had instances where you hear, Charlie, go to this restaurant, Charlie, my food they be past the other. We know instances of like that.
We know, Grant. We get yes comments.
Yeah,
Hey, what did it be?
I am British Ghanaian, so I try to. Yes, okay.
In Timpacho, I know I can't order training.
The frana, it really doesn't make sense. You'd have to forgive me.
Yes. She emphatically said that the man said, "Eke, ehoni yeshia, ehami ni maye." Ni we know a typical Ghanaian home. Sani you are honi.
Definitely.
Sani you are ya kitchen. Sani effort no ni biaye. She needs to keep the place clean.
Very, very understandable.
Yes. What I say?
Yeah.
And it's on nyama we ni na ko kana osabe di watem. I say di webusa for atem disrespectful line here.
Makes no sense.
Exactly. And yeah. And any ninja. Because me feel say okay, and anyama way they say basic things are so babia to me. And these are things I feel 100% I know that I can do them. So why not divorce? Then we can be together. Because it looks like a oblan went to a obla you are.
But you see, bien any problem while she's at it.
Right.
Look at things from this perspective.
Okay.
This is a married man you are meeting in hotels. No, let me land.
Okay.
This is a married man you are meeting in hotels.
Right.
Whilst he's married. What makes you think that should he divorce this woman?
He's not going to do the same
thing to you. You should be able to tell a promiscuous man from far away.
Okay.
I get it. I get the sense of compassion she feels towards the man. I mean, this is a man in pain. This is someone I admire. So I would want to be his some sort of like a guardian angel or his safe, yes,
safe haven.
But then she should also. I want her to be on the safer side.
Okay.
Because I feel like the man. I'm not so
There is
comfortable
more?
with the man's story.
So there is more to.
Of course.
Okay.
Telling the man to divorce the wife and come and marry you, from where I'm sitting, sounds fair. Sounds fair. Because you wouldn't want to do anything with someone's husband. That's understandable. But then again, that shouldn't be your call.
Whose call should it be? The man's call?
You see, at the end of the day, you would hear stuff like,
okay. Ketif. Alright, if there's a tiff. Right. Okay. On a second thought.
Yes.
Well, so
you could be
is the
setting
man
yourself up for a fall.
Is the man saying that he's not thought about divorcing his wife? Right.
Why are you putting words into his mouth?
Right.
Or no, not you wouldn't even have to put that thought in his head. Because he's saying the woman has done this, do you have to tell him to leave this woman? No. I feel there's a bigger play here. You would sit back and watch this man tell you in the nearest future that
And now
so why are you complaining of the same things that
you vote that?
Of course, it would happen.
Adam brothers.
In a nutshell, this is the bigger picture. If she's watching me now, young lady, be careful of this man. This man is a devil's incarnate. This man is married. Let me watch the camera very well. MCR, where is my camera? This man is a married man.
Right.
This man is supposed to be focusing on how to make his marriage better and make the marriage work. Okay, fine. He claims he's not finding peace at home. He claims he's not finding peace at home. You are not his therapist. You are not a love doctor. You are just a confidant, like Nana Konedu was saying. Why then do you tell him, okay, even if you're a therapist, would your best resolve be go and divorce your wife?
I mean, this man wants to be with her. And she also, actually, see, at a point,
It is the eagerness
she tells us that
okay,
she has fallen in love with this man also.
This man.
So to be with him,
this man is a
he
conniving
should
player.
leave. Okay.
From where I'm sitting,
What number, Ben? 7 and 9, 11.
this is a complete 9.
Oh, okay.
And he's not just a 9, he's a false 9. So he
Okay.
can play in different roles and different positions. Sometimes he will play as an attacking midfielder.
Okay.
Another time he can strike.
Right.
So this is a dangerous man you are dealing with.
Right.
A man that is wanting to make you his wife, already inviting you to hotels.
So that was once. I mean, they've been meeting, but it was only mentioned once in her letter to me that one time he said, I think probably, maybe he was honey or like wanted to do something, you know, the do and all of that.
I have a feeling that wasn't their first meeting.
Okay.
Or even
At a hotel.
not
Or in a hotel.
I want to put it this way. They might have met a couple of times, but then this was what shocked her.
Okay.
This was when she realized the man's true intention.
Okay, just to
But then
have a piece of
the whole love thing
her
is
cookie.
clouding. The whole love thing is clouding her judgment.
right.
Sometimes we see the bigger picture very, very early.
No,
then-
but with that, me no get for you and we see all the signs, eh?
Of course.
But what
The brutal thing called love.
what happened?
The brutal thing called love. Adam, don't eat the apple. Eve, don't eat the apple. Eve brings the apple because of the love Adam has for Eve. Adam takes the apple.
Blame women for what nothing women has done. Go on. Blame
You
women.
understand? I'm just laid back on this issue because I feel like this young lady has good and genuine intentions from her writer.
Okay.
But then I feel like the man is setting her up for a fall.
He just wants to have a piece of her cookie, and that's it.
Well, that's another point. But then he wants to somehow put the cards on the table for her to pick.
Okay.
Instead of handling the cards to her, he wants things to go this way. Okay, Now, send a minute mirror. I just spoke to you about her cookings and you instigated the whole divorce thing.
And I did that. And
in the long run, this thing will come in play.
Right.
So, my little advice to her is she shouldn't push the divorce agenda.
Okay.
Let her see signs of wifiness in you.
Okay, so she's already pushed the divorce agenda.
Yes. Cease. Stop talking. Men can't
Okay.
Just be laid back.
Nekwele.
Play the role. Let me put it right.
Put your thoughts together. Let me
Okay.
take a few messages here. So she says it's also not good for her to ask a married man to divorce his wife for her.
Pronto.
It's just not right. Pastor Constance. Hi, Pastor Constance. She says, wise woman on earth, they will complain about their wives, but they will still be living with them. They are all lies. So Fred says, she should note that she may also end up in the same situation of not cooking, disrespecting, etc. Why is the friend's husband talking to her? Is he doing it so that she talks to her friend to change, or for her to advise her husband to quit the marriage for her? Fred, okay, so it's not a friend, all right? The gentleman is speaking to this lady, telling her that his wife do not cook for him, I beg your pardon. So it's not as if they are friends. No, please. No. But thank you so much for the comment. Asian says, the girl did good by not getting intimate with him. For all you know, he could be lying about his wife just to win the girl over. I mean, where there is no love or peace, a man is troubled and wouldn't want to stay when he has an escape route. This is deep. Khadija says, well done. He wants to use you for Kalomo to while away time. And then on Facebook, Iris Rose says, dear, you made a good choice by telling him that. I think this will prove how serious he is to you. Well done, my dear. Akusha Debbie says, well done, my dear sister. Okay. Grant.
Something just caught my attention now.
Okay.
Do you realize in the grand scheme of things, this man is cheating on the wife?
On the wife, yes. Yes, he is.
So this is...
I mean, speaking to someone and telling
Your
that
home
person,
problems.
yes, home problems and all of that.
He's cheating on the wife.
Yeah.
So if I am this young lady, I would start running.
Dear sister, probably you've not thought about what Grant is saying.
There is trouble brewing in your pot you are holding. I think you should run. If not, for the sake of love, because you mentioned that you have fallen or you are falling for the man, this is very dangerous.
Right.
Should this wife find out, things could turn out bloody.
Yeah.
In this day and era where we wake up every morning, man stabs girlfriend
The husband shot.
It's a dangerous game you are playing. There are a whole host of single men out there.
Wafolio.
It's dangerous.
Wafole.
You could have had any man. You could have had any man you didn't fit. Why someone's husband? Why do you want to play number 2 when there's a team that you can feature and captain? I am very, very, very taken aback when I want to speak about married issues, because I don't like it when people try to play the third party or to play the big sister or the father or the auntie role. I always think, because two people decided to come together and marry, when they have dire issues at home, third parties are not really, really, really important. Even though people would say, take it to the church, take it to the head pastor, take it to the mother, take it to the father, take it to the family, take it to the witness. In some cases, we get a witness, people who help sign during the marriages, yes, take it to them. I feel, as two grown adults, sometimes dialogue is very, very important. Probably the wife will come and put the food down at home. This man will come and eat, and then they will say, oh. Sometimes you have to be very, very upfront with your wife. I pride myself as an upfront person. I'll tell you, if it's bad, it's bad.
Right.
If I didn't enjoy the sex, I'll tell you upfront, I didn't enjoy it. If the food is bad, I'll tell you the food is not up to code.
Okay.
If your outfit is not nice, you won't step out with it. I tell you, I am as plain as it comes.
Okay.
I
So,
think I come before plain white sheets.
right. This is a personal question I'm going to ask you. And it goes out to every man who is going to chant upon this video. If you are with a disrespectful lady, your spouse is a boom, and there is something wrong, you keep telling her, Nick, what would you do about it?
If it's a wife, that's a headache.
Okay. All right. So in this case, that's a wife. She's disrespectful.
That's a headache. Let me tell you something. We humans, we gather that notion that people tend to change. Obesisa.
Right.
Obesisa. Obesisa. If there is one thing I have learned growing up, people tend to show you what they want to show you.
I want you to know me in this
Yes.
light. I want you to know me.
When people get comfortable with you, they tend to let you see their true self.
Okay.
So you should always take note when people are showing you their true self.
Right.
They could come back and apologize later. Yes, you could settle things amicably. But then, once people let you see that side of them, don't take it for granted. If you're a disrespectful person around me, this is how I deal with you. I try to talk to you. I try to let you understand things from my perspective. There's one thing I shared the other time. In as much as you think it's a disrespect, someone is living their shoot.
Right.
This is what they've known to be right growing up since infancy. And then you come in to tell them that what you are doing is disrespectful. They've always known A comes before B. And now you are telling them
B comes before
A. So you should try to understand things from their perspective too. What a person is doing in their head is right.
Okay.
This could be issue of charity begins at home.
Right. But to you, it's wrong.
From where the person grew up, they could easily interrupt in elderly conversations and, hey, I've seen instances like that. Grown folks talking, then you see a kalabi de nanu shemu. You see, hey, maybe we de nanu ati papa. You see, but then there are some homes too when grown folks are, and a child dares to interject. Hey, yakum before
kasa. Even in my home, when an aunt comes around, I remember vividly when an aunt comes around and you are with mom or dad, so no excuse.
Of course.
But I can't go back what she went to.
Let me take off my glasses. If the camera can capture this for me. When we have elderly folks around, this is what my mom does. Just this. Done.
You understand?
Just this. Agbena, Isikui.
Yeah.
No more talks. No gestures. Nothing. Just a wink. Move. And if you are there for the next 5-10 minutes, what comes after, I can't put it out here. So you understand. You should understand things from the person's perspective too. Probably this is a rotten child. This is a sport child.
Okay.
Growing up, they weren't told that these things were wrong.
What if the man in question has tried all the ways and means to get his wife on her toes? Baby, cook for me. Learn how to cook. Do this. Do it like this. More YouTube videos. No feeling, okay? You know, a disrespectful person is just I don't know, but
then this is not someone who is ready to be a wife.
They are married, and now he can't have it anymore. And he wants to find solace in some other woman. And this woman is telling him, look, gentleman, if you want to be with me, you need to do this and that.
It's an acrimonious catastrophe.
Like you say.
The whole thing they have going is a ticking time bomb.
Okay. Why do you say that? Like he could just divorce the wife and,
I am afraid for this writer.
Okay.
the man's way of moving has player written all over it.
Right.
You have problems with your wife. Probably, like you said, you might have tried to come to a quick resolve, or you might have spoken to her. What frame paying you for? But still, this lady is at a stagnant.
Disrespects family and all.
Nothing is changing. Divorce her.
Okay.
Get under somebody. I support you 100%. But not whilst you are with your wife. This should even tell you that.
Is that not what you men do? I hear that it's one of the easiest things. It's one of the easiest things you men do.
Okay, enlighten me.
Jaisa.
Enlighten me. I have no knowledge at all.
I mean, I have really done my research on this.
Do tell.
And out of a 10,
okay,
6 are saying that, okay, well, men, we don't like to be lonely. We need to have someone around us every time, companionship and all of that. So, I'm not saying, me say be a woody roof be a. Let's start to say me no be bekasa. A sort say na me shena say unjaya na me jaw na me need back when I move it. So it's like a typical man's behavior.
So,
if I could put
in a nutshell, the best way to solve an issue is to start a new flame that you have no knowledge how that would also turn out.
It's like a norm. It's like a norm now. Grand.
Well,
I keep bing time. Please speak.
No wonder we hear of boyfriend deaths, girlfriend deaths a lot these days.
Right.
Because there's no education. I think your viewers have to take whatever we have going on here very, very seriously. I wouldn't say push the man to divorce his wife and come for you.
All right.
If there's a red flag for me, or there should be a red flag for you, Madam Writer, it's the fact that he's trying to get under you whilst he's with the wife.
Okay.
For all you know, you are not the only person he's going to just act with. An honest man will hit to your advice and divorce the wife and come for you. Because you are a single agent, you are a free agent. You are not playing for any team, you don't have a club. And the transfer window is also going on.
Right.
So if he's truly interested in you, why not leave the wife and come for you? Simple, ABCD.
Okay.
Why does he want to meet you in hotel rooms, trying to tell you what he has for you in stock? Leave the wife and come and show this young lady.
Right.
The young lady shouldn't fall for, I am lonely and my wife is, madam, these are all bull crap. Don't fall for it. This man is a schemer. He has his ways.
Round it up for me. Time is up. I wish you could talk about
If
this.
you are a young lady and you happen to chance upon this video.
No, but before that, to the young ladies, but please, I need you to address my writer for me.
Okay.
Before.
Madam Writer.
Yeah.
What's 70 years day? But akakakra. I beg to differ. This man, for all you know, doesn't even have troubles at home. But then, all things considered, if there's trouble like he mentioned to you, I think he's going about things the wrong way. If you are truly interested in this man, you should be worried that he's trying to get under you while still married. That is not the way men who truly understand life move. Pray for him. Whilst you're at it, pray for yourself. Whilst at that too, pray for the both of you. Because this is a man that is only interested in the worldly gains he would get from you. If he truly wants you to be his wife, then he should actually think about considering what you have told him. Because there is no way he would leave the wife, and it doesn't really make sense to me. I have slept on this. I am going to sleep on this. And I will always sleep on this. I don't think someone would go and marry someone they are not so interested in.
Right.
Unless it would bring some sort of family connection or what. But then again, the issues this man is telling you he has, if he has them for real, since you have already advised on the divorce, give him an ultimatum. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there should be a time frame. Big man, in the next 5 months, you should be able to wrap up your divorce.
If not,
I'm out of the door too. And yes, sir, okay, temukitemu obewana papi kojo you would Ross.
right.
I tell you no lie. I have a very bad feeling about this man, but then I'm not the one coming to jinx your relationship. I pray everything works out for you. But then again, this is just my 2 cents.
To my young girls.
Every young girl out there, I always say this. If married men are coming after you, which means you are ripe for marriage too, why would you want to sit on the bench on someone's team when you can be a Jude Bellingham for a Real Madrid? Don't sit back and watch someone come and lure you with the, my wife is not doing this, my wife has done that. At the end of the day, Ofi Unchaya still going to that wife. Sometimes use your head. Use your head. Don't only use the phone filters. Don't let anybody scam you into believing, say, the wife is that bad. If the wife is that bad, oba okra no be kofi ebe ne ya. But then oba na tata ni wepe, or say, me call pananchen. Nah. If you are ripe for marriage, the right person will find you. And I pray the right person finds you. You wouldn't have to struggle with somebody for their man.
Right. Thank you so much, Grant, for sharing your 2 cents with us. Give him an ultimatum. A grace period. You know, you have 2 weeks to do this. If you cannot, I'm out, like Grandmaster mentioned. Take good care of yourself, please. Stop falling for these married men. Now, so them will talk you. Now, so lie be. This has been a Love City on this episode. I pray it finds you well. It sits in your heart, it lingers in your thoughts. Have a take home. All right? And analyze things properly before you actually agree to this man, because, dear sister, you may never know. Like I say all the time, thank you for sharing your thoughts and comments. To my writers, thank you for reaching out to me. Drink a lot of water, exercise, eat healthy, and mind your business. Until I come your way in our next episode, be good. Bye-bye. Peace.